Hi guys, it's RMaps Media with you, and today I'm gonna tell you how to create custom mutations for L4D 2 game. That's quite interesting and easy. I didn't invent this thing, I just read it on Steam user forums here, the link is in description, and there's a custom mutation tutorial by Rayman1103. He created this, I don't know, or invented, and I just read it and creating some small video for you to understand it better. Maybe if anybody have some problems. So let's begin. At first, if you're following the steps in the link, you must create a folder. Let's create it and call it something like custom mutations or mutation, like that. In this folder we need to create another one, but it must be called scripts. In scripts we must create another one which is called v scripts. After we created all this, we need to download, like step in the link, the program GCFescape. After you downloaded it, you open it, and here you press open, and in common L4D 2 update in your Steam folder you find pack 01 dir. You open it, and when you open it you see here maps, materials, missions, resource, scripts, and credits. You open scripts. In scripts you see game modes txt, like that. So you're pressing right button, extract, and extracting it to our scripts folder in custom mutations. After you've made it, you go into scripts folder and you see it here. So you open it with any WordPad or word reader or editor. I'm using Notepad++. It's just better for using it, it's more careful or something like that. So after we open it, we see here a list of game modes. It's cooperation, realism, survival, versus, and so on. Also there is all of the mutations which were in game. It's mutation 8, 9, 10 and till 20. So we want to create our custom mutation. Let's for example take mutation 17, like in link in description. So you're taking it and copying it, pressing right mouse button, copying. And another great step here, don't do a mistake, because if you'll have some small mistake in this file, all the mutation is not gonna work. So we're putting it between this and this thing, like here. We're inserting it, so making some space between them. So we made our mutation 17 file, but we must rename it to our mutation. So let's call it, like in link, test mutation 1. Oh, sorry. Don't have any mistakes here, do it right. After that you see base, it's cooperation versus survival or scavenge or something like that. Let's be cooperation, max players, let it be 1, hn blah 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 blah, so don't change anything here, let's state like that. After that we closing this, so we have these scripts, game modes, and after that we need a nat or nac file for our mutation. To do this we won't gonna be creating this to our own. We'll just download the decompiled ones from the link in description, and after we downloaded that we unzip them, and here you see after you unzip this you go to there and see here in them it's L4D 2, L4D 2 DLK1, DLK2 and update folders. Go to update and you see here that's mutation 17 a folder, not it's ours, but we renamed it. So we're just copying it and inserting it to our VC scripts here. So we insert it here and rename it to our what we named in game info. So we're naming it test mutation 1. You must name it exactly the same with no mistakes. something like that. So now we need to open it. To open it, I use Notepad++. You need to use it too, or something like that, because this file you can't open with any word editor like WordPad or something like that. After you open it, you see here that it's all the commands, directory options here. To change them, you can see in link description that there is links for special gamemods.txt file and for the NAT files. Here are links, so you can see that lots of these commands, and you can insert any of them. So let's just change some of them a bit. Let it be command limit. Let's change it to 100, and attack damage, let's change it to 1, like that, and that's gonna be all. Then we're saving and closing. After we did it, we have now our mutation ready, but not at all. The next step, we need to make a done.info.txt, which shows us the version of our mutation, the name of the author, the URL or Steam group, and such things, blah blah blah. So in our custom mutation folder, we're creating a txt file, and we call it something like a done.info, like that. So after we created it, we go there and we go to the link description, copy the code and put it here. After you put it, you must change something here. You can change the title, the tag, author, Steam group name, Steam ID, content, campaigns, all this URL. So I'll change just the author name. You can do whatever you want. Let's call it like Bob, and that's kind of all. So let's save it and close. After we made it, so we can say that our mutation is ready. But the last thing what we need to do, a lot of people have problems with this, we need to create a VPK file. To create it, we need a L4D 2 torrent tools. You can find it in Steam, in your tools tab, and it's free and you can download it. After you downloaded it, you can go to your L4D 2 folder, then you go to bin, and in bin you find VPK creator. It's called VPK exe, something like that. Sorry for my English. It's here. So the next step is quite easy. We're taking our old folder, custom mutation, and just dragging it to VPK folder, like that. So something happens, and we have our custom mutation. Source game add here, like it names done. Source game add done. So that's kind of all. We have our mutation, and what we need to do is just to put it in our game. So we're copying it, go into our L4D 2 folder, then L4D 2, then add-ons, and if you have some previous add-ons like mine, you must, mutations, previous mutations, you must delete it. So I'm deleting mine and inserting new here. So that's kinda all. If you have some problems, you need to go to forum, ask Rayman or me, and something like that. And another thing what I want to say, to test your mutation game, I'll make it in text document like that. You must type in game in console, it's such thing, I don't know how to say, like inside, press such thing and type map, then map name, I don't know, like that, and what we called it test mutation 1, like that. But the map name can be something like C1 M, or I don't remember, something like that, but you'll see it in console. So that's how you can test your mutation. So thanks for watching. If you are having some troubles, ask me. And sorry for my English. So that's kinda all.